So, hi guys, welcome back to our channel, SallieKlaus channel. For those who are new, I'm a mom of 3 kids, married, and I live in Germany. And Klaus is my hubby. Yes, and we are a young couple, just having fun in life, making lifestyle videos. I do a little bit of immigration because I want to help young people to come to Germany, or not even to help, to give them ideas and to show them that it's very, very possible. It's only you follow some rules, you'll come to Germany. I also do some nutrition and also wellness. And yeah, I'm like, I do a lot of things at the same time, but yes, so I do this also for fun, just because I'm at home with my 3 kids. And today I'm here because, as you see the heading or title, I want to give you a little story about my experience and my life experience with driving in Germany. Because as you know, most of us know how it is. It's not that easy. So for those who are new, welcome to my channel or to our channel. For my viewers, thank you for coming back and for showing up. For my subscribers, thank you guys for sticking by. And for those who watches, guys, I have like 50% they are watching and they have subscribed and 50 have not subscribed. Please consider scratching that thing, and then you subscribe, and then don't forget to do that bell on, because every time I upload a video, then you are the first one to watch or to see, or even to save it, watch it later. So anyway, I want to talk about my story. I have my Führerschein. I think now it's October. I got this Führerschein, my god, DL. I got this DL on 7th. Oh, that was last week. Oh my god, I could have did this driving last week, because I have now 2014 to 2021. That is how many years? Let's say when I got it like this way, yeah. I was like, Sally, this is your driving license. Now you can drive in German. That is like 7th October. But there's a story behind that thing. So that was at 2014. Let's count 2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That is 7 years. Yeah, 7 years driving license. Oh my god, thank you. Without any camera, like my hubby and my brother, they drive sometimes quickly, and you know, here if you drive quickly, I have, let me say, not boasting, but I've never had any accident or have done anything or got a how do you call strafe called punishment. No, I had not gotten it. So far so good. Let me hope I'm gonna get there the next 3 years. Anyway, so I started my driving license process on 2012. 2012 July. That is when I got I went and did my theory. And then after I did my theory, we went to Kenya. I remember that October. So I had driven, I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks, something like that. I had a man that was back in Freiburg, and I went back to Kenya. We went to Kenya with my hubby, and our son was 8 months, because my son is born January. That's why I remember so good. And I went to Kenya. We went to Kenya for 2 weeks, and when we came to Kenya, we moved. So literally we came from Kenya and we moved to another Markdorf, if you know that place, around Constance in Germany. And after moving, that means I have to cancel the first driver and change to another one. So that was now 2013 there, around February. That's around winter. I didn't want to drive with snow, so I waited a little bit until it was a little bit warm. Around there, Feb, March, it is better. Then I started doing my DL. Nobody reminded me that the theory that I did theory 2012 there, around when my boy was 6 months. So that's when I started theory. Theory is where you do the, yeah, I know you understand what I mean. So in my theory, the first theory, I remember I failed with 2 points. Yes, here it's so serious, and I had to repeat the exam. and I paid for the exams, and I did after 2 weeks, and I passed the exam, because without passing the exam you cannot start the driving. So flashback, I did my exam and I get a driving in Bad Crossing or in Freiburg, and I started driving 2 weeks. Then we go to Kenya, and then we come back, we move. Now the next year, 2013, that's where I was. I started my exam. After my school, I got another teacher in Markdorf, and we started driving license. So remember, my exam is July 2012. So we're on March, April, May. May, my driver had he was a dad. He said he's going to Spain in holiday. So the whole of month I didn't do the whole of the June month. I think June or May. So when I was thinking I was ready, that was now 2013. Yes, that was now 2013. By then it is 8 years. I counted bad. It was 8 years I have this driving license, not 7 years. 20 I don't know why I read bad. Oh my god, yeah. 2013 summer, my what is he called? The driving license has to go to holiday. Oh my god. And I'm sure I'm editing this video, so forgive me, guys. So I had to go, he has to go to holiday. So, and then he came back. I was like, can I do the exam? And he was like, no, you're not ready to do the exam. So let's go back a little bit. My hubby is working. I'm not working. I'm staying at home with our kid. He's now almost 1 year. He's 1 year. So I'm not working. So, and to pay for this exam, it's very expensive. That's around $50 an hour. What is an hour? 45 minutes. So my hubby is the only one who is working here. So I had to work. So I remember I started working in a hotel. So my hubby will come, he get the baby, and then I go to work. I was working as in a kitchen as a dishwasher, let me say that. Yes. So that's how I used to pay, because it was too much for my hubby. So we thought, okay, he was supporting me. If he had much, of course he would support me, but I also wanted to help him. So I'll go and wash. There was even time I cleaned, but the company was closed, so I had to go to the kitchen work. So that is what paid my my hubby also supported me, because I didn't clean so much for a long time. So you remember now, I have been driving all the year, and when I'm ready to do the exams, the teacher's like, you're not ready. So remember, I did my exams 2012. So what do I have to do? I have to do another exam, because now it is July, because the other one I did on July, it expired. So I have to sit for an exam. So I went and took my computer and I did the exam 2 weeks, and I got 100%. So I went with my papers, and on July I didn't do. So on July, on the end of the month, we were to move now. We stayed in this place for 1 year. Now we want to move to come where we live now. Imagine. Hey, Sally. So I have to do then again. And I've been paying a lot of money. Guys, I'm almost paying over 2,000 euros, almost 2,500. Then we are moving in 1 month. So what do I have to do? And I see the teachers like, Sally, you are not ready to drive. You are not ready. You are not ready. Once we go to do that exam, you will fail. So what do I do? And the experiences that also I got when I was driving, I would come home and cry to my hubby. I will cry and cry, because the driver is like, he was driving BMW, I will never forget. And during the process of my driving, he bought a new car, BMW. And you know how men are with new cars. That car was called Princess Diana. And here is Sally, still no idea of driving. I'm driving all over, but he's like, you're not ready to drive. When we go to that exam, because these here guys are very, very serious, you fall. And now it's 1 year. I've been doing more than one and a half year. I don't know why I took too long. He was in holiday for 1 month, and I also took when I came from Kenya, I didn't come and start immediately moving and getting to know the new place. Before I start, that's another 3-4 months are gone. Yes. So what do? I cry, and I thought cry is not helping me. My hubby is like, you can do it. Don't forget, my hubby has been very supportive. We will go on Sunday to supermarket. Here in Germany, supermarkets are closed. So we will go to Real. There's a big place. We'll go where we were living in the place. We also in the airport or something like that, Flugplatz. We will go and he will drive. He will help me to drive. Like every time we got up Sundays, our Sunday time, he left me to drive. And then I come and this guy's like, you're still not. And I was in some point I thought he want my money. But now I'm like, I have only 1 month, and that is August, to do my most. So, and we are using a lot of money. Remember, every time I go and drive, I have to pay. So this guy, I remember his wife was the one who took care of my child when I did the exam. So he was also a nice guy, but he took a lot of money, I thought so. But it was me, not him, because I was not ready. And August, now that was the last month, because we are moving on October 1st. So I have to do the exams on September. So I did my exam. No, before I do my exams, I went driving now almost every day or every second day. And before, instead of 45 minutes, he will let me drive 90 minutes, but I will pay around 40 minutes, 40 minutes or 45, not let me 45 minutes. He will let me extend. But before that, I remember I called my mom and I gave her the keys. And I told her, you have to pray for me. I don't know what is this thing holding me back. I've been driving this thing for 1 year. I've used a lot of money. Mom, you need to pray for me. And I remember one day, I think we fasted for 3 days with my mom. I will never forget. My dear guys, I cried. And I remember there was that night I prayed and I felt, these things are true, I felt so light on the month of August. And my mom prayed for me. We fasted for 3 days. I remember, I cannot exactly say how I fasted it, but I didn't even know I knew the meaning of fasting, not like now. But we fasted and we prayed. And I felt something so heavy fall from my throat. And and then I started driving. And I remember that driver asked me, Sally, what's happening to you? Is it because you know that you're moving or you're driving well? The whole of the August I drove. And I remember I did my exams. It was on, I can't remember, 23rd, I think 23rd of September. I think that's when I did my exams. I can't remember exactly the date. I thought they were right here. But it was around, I don't know why they never wrote here. Because this driving license I got September, because we moved on 1st October. So I don't even know why they wrote even here 7th October. I never even corrected it. But I think it's not a problem. So I went to do my driving license exams. The teacher was telling me, Sally, within that one, I don't know what changed you. I don't know what that stone that fall from you. But let me tell you, it is good. So I went to do my exams, and I remember I wore a sweater, and a guy came. He was with files, and he sat behind. He was not even smiling. I was like, Frau Müller, Mrs. Müller, are you ready? I was like, yeah. And I had prayed, guys. I had prayed, because once you do a little bit exam, I wish my brother can come here and give me. I will never do that. He is so shy. But I wish my brother can give his story, because it's another messy story. So I went and do the exams. You have to go for 30, 20, 50, 100. So I remember we came from 50 and I went to 100, to 80, sorry. And he asked me from behind, how many kilometers are you supposed to drive here? And I was like, 80. And why you should drive that? So I had to keep 50, if 80. And if I go 90, out. He says, stop the car. He goes out. You are done. If I drive slowly, if I do a messy exam, because I remember there was my brother was doing exams, and he, instead of 30, he drew 50. And that was it. He failed that exam. He has to repeat another again. And you know, that exam, you have even to pay more than 20,000. Exams, when you're going to pay for the exam, I think 200, 180 or 200, around $20. So I was okay. I went to the supermarket, Lidl, and then we came out. You go everywhere because you have to go to shopping. And then he told, go there, park behind that tractor. My friend, I sweated. I sweat. Do you say sweated or sweat? And God, I could not. I sweat. And then I said, can I remove my pulley? I was like, yeah, remove. And during the moving the sweater, I was on the brake, but I forgot to do the parking. So my driver helped me by, and he's not supposed to do that. He is not supposed to do that. I think he told me something, or I don't know, or he did it for me. I think he braked for me, or he said something, but I braked, but I didn't do the parking, and then I removed, and then I started parking. And I sweated. I knew how to park so good, but that day I could not park. But I didn't give up. I said, I will do it. I parked until I entered, but it was not that small. And then she was like, okay, out. Let's go out. I came out, and then he told me, now you can proceed. And then like, stop. Oh God, did I shout? Ooh, that was allowed. He told me to emergency stop. That one you have to do. And I stopped, and that was perfect. He was like, that was good. That was good from Müller. Oh, Mrs. Müller. So, and then we went, and he told me where to drive. And I drove. He's the one. My driver is not talking. Guys, this is no corruption here. No corruption. In Kenya, I paid 500 shillings extra to get that the end, because I was told to drive from there and stop. That was my exams, guy. And no wonder we have a lot of but anyway, that is not my subject. So he told me, he asked the teacher, did you hold for Sally the brake? He was like, no, I didn't touch him. Did you talk something? Because he didn't. He was like, no, I didn't something. And then I saw from the behind, here, formula. This is your driving license. Let me show you. I don't want to show a lot of, I don't know. You know, this is the internet. So this was me. That was me 2013. I was young. That because I remember that the same month is the one that I cut my hair and it started fresh with my hair. That's why I can never forget 2013, September. Because I did my hair 10th October 2013. That's when I shaved my hair in Markdorf, back in Markdorf. So that is my driving license. And once you get it, they tell you what you're supposed to drive. This is a class. I think I have class BE, or the class. I think it's B. I think B is in Kenya, or E. I can't. Let me see here. Oh my God. A class, whatever. Oh my God, I've been having this thing for 8 years, but because I'm confusing, in Kenya is E, or in German is B. Kindly tell me that experience, or the and my husband is not at home, but I believe it's a class B. Now I see it's a class B. Yeah, I think in Kenya it's E. Anyway, so I can drive moped. I can drive small motorbike. I can drive a motorbike, and I can drive a car, and also I can drive a truck. A small, I don't know. Can you see here? L, I don't know. You know, I think it's a small truck. I can drive that. But you know what? I'm comfortable with my driving. With my what do I say? My driving, my family car for my kids. So I don't know how I told that. I don't know how I gave that story, but that was my experience on driving license. And I have read messy stories. I have read people have done 5 times, they have been failed, changing drivers, changing driving teachers. It is very messy here in Europe to drive. And that's why I'm encouraging those au pairs who are coming. If you can drive, please do it in Kenya and make sure you practice so that when you come here, you can use your family to drive for the next 6 months, because once you have the experience of driving in Germany, you are good. And here it's so comfortable. I can drive highway of 140. I don't like going so quickly, but because in Germany you're supposed even to go 140, no, 200, 340, but at certain places, not everywhere. Mostly it's 120 here to 140 or 130. And I have very beautiful experiences. I have driven even another countries. There was a time we went to Croatia with my hubby, and I realized my hubby is so tired, so I had to drive in Croatia to like, I don't even have fear. I drive everywhere. You know, here it's so safe. Yeah, you cannot say I won't drive here. It's the safest place you can drive. There's so less accidents. Of course, there's happened once where the guys were drunkard and they drove, or things like that. But this is the safest place to drive in Germany, I can say that. And the roads, and then the human, the people who are driving bicycle, they're the fast, they come fast, and human, they're walking. Like, you have to take care of people who are walking on the street. And here's the zebra crossing. If you see a person and you continue driving, my friend, you will pay a lot. So being a driving here, it's need you to be very, very disciplined. And it has been the best. I can drive. I have never, and I thank God, this 1 year experience of driving, it taught me to have this. I never had fear. I know people who have driven from another countries, but when they come back here, they have to start zero. Yes, that is the same thing in Germany. So thank you so much, guys. Give the video thumbs up. Oh my God, subscribe if you have not considered to subscribe. Let's get to 4,000. And share with that person who is trying to encourage them to do the driving license. Comment, leave a comment, share a little bit of experience. How many times did you do exams? I did one. I was lucky. People need 3-4 times to do the exams. It is really hectic here. It's serious. No corruption, nothing. And those guys, they are called TUV. T-U-V. TUV, you can say TUV, but here we call them TUV because it's an O-umlaut. It's so dangerous. So I love you guys, and God bless you. Bye.